You were born an entrepreneur, and if you clicked on this video, man, God is wanting you to see that why you should have the mindset of becoming an entrepreneur and the entrepreneur that you are and the entrepreneur that you will be. Man, what's good, YouTube, y'all? It's your boy Reese in the Cut, and I'm back with y'all with another video today. And as y'all can tell by the title of the video, man, this is a very interesting, very important topic, man. You know, we always talk about the keys to success in life. I feel like this is probably one of the most important videos. So if you guys are tuning in, man, get a popcorn, some drink, cause man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all don't want to miss this one, man. So before we get to the video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers, y'all. That's crazy. I appreciate everybody who been rocking with the kid, man. I ain't gonna lie. The comments, everything, bro. The motivation. I love hearing you guys' stories, struggles, positive comments, all down in the comment section. When you guys send me DMs on Instagram, all type of stuff. So, bro, I ain't gonna lie. It really keep me motivated, bro. Keep coming on here making this content. But today, man, I ain't gonna lie, I just feel like this topic is just so important, man. Like it's just really sticking out to me. Like God really put this video on my heart today. Like to really come on here. I want my community to kind of get more into that mindset, becoming an entrepreneur, you know, doing things on their own, you know, having, you know, just tapping into their own skills and gifts and talents. So we're gonna get into that today. So first off, with that being said, man, of course, you were born an entrepreneur, right? So this video was put on your recommendation for a reason. Alright? God is trying to get you to realize and open up your eyes now that like he wants you to get into that mindset. Like, it's cool having a job, it's cool going to school, it's cool having this and that, it's cool having like consistent steady income, you know what you're gonna make, you know, you get your little check with it, this and that. It's cool. But he wants you to trust him, having faith. And that's what being an entrepreneur is, right? Having faith in God. Really, God really doesn't work. He doesn't really want us working jobs like that, you know. But don't get me wrong. Sometimes you got to pay the bills. Sometimes you're in a situation where you got to get some quick, fast, easy money. That's fine. But being an entrepreneur is having faith in God and trusting him. Trusting him with everything. Trusting that he going to keep your lights on. Trusting that he going to put the money, the wealth in your pocket. Fund your lifestyle. It's a scripture in the Bible. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he said like, put all your cares and not cares, put all everything on me, and you know he gonna like bless you back and something like that. I gotta find that scripture, but it's in the Bible though. He wants you to have faith in him, and I feel like that's what being an entrepreneur is. Some of you guys don't know what an entrepreneur is. Basically, an entrepreneur is someone who monetizes and gets revenue from something that they created, that they do on their own. You know. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with having a job. There's nothing wrong with going to school to get a job. But really think about this video. So in today's video, I really want to go in depth of why you guys should become an entrepreneur, or at least taking those steps, you know what I'm saying, of becoming an entrepreneur. You know, I'm not a full entrepreneur yet, but that's what I want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to kind of come on here and like really influence my community of like why you guys should kind of like make those same steps. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, first off, you have a gift. Everybody has a gift. Remember how I was talking about in that last video? I'm like, everyone has a destiny, the prophecy, right? Before everyone was born to put on this earth, the destiny and the prophecy, like everyone has a destiny, which means that you have a gift, which means that you have to find that gift. You have to tap into that gift. Get close to God. If you want to become an entrepreneur, but you don't know what steps to take, you don't know what you want to do, you don't know what's the best thing for you, I feel like the best way you can start off to become and get into that entrepreneurship mindset is to ask God, what do you want me to do? Alright, like what should I do? What's the best thing that would be for me? I know a lot of people say, oh, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Everybody's not meant to work. Not meant to be their own boss and this and that. That's a lie. That is a lie. Everybody on this earth was meant to do something. And I'm pretty sure it's not to be working for everybody and being told what to do, being told when they can do this, when they can do that, when they can eat, sleep, take PTO off, like all that. That I'm pretty sure that's not what God wanted for you on this earth when he planned out your destiny, okay? Because remember, y'all have to realize we are kings and queens of the Most High, which means we deserve everything that we want on this earth. Anything that we ask God for, anything that we want and desire, we should be able to have it. Don't let anybody tell you that you gotta have less, that you should settle for less. I be seeing too many people on these social media asking about, oh well, if we don't have workers, how are we gonna get McDonald's? Who's gonna service the McDonald's? Who's gonna put the stuff on the shelves for Walmart? I don't know. Maybe these stores weren't even meant to be created. That's just my opinion. But don't let nobody tell you that you're not an entrepreneur, that you can't have something of your own and monetize your own talents. That's crazy, man. Social media be getting into our head too much, talking crazy. Stop letting people tell y'all that y'all deserve less. We are kings and queens of the Most High. We deserve anything that we want on this planet. So, with that being said, man, why should you become an entrepreneur? You're probably wondering, like, okay, Reese, you saying we should be an entrepreneur, but why? Why are you saying we should be an entrepreneur so bad? I'm gonna tell you why. And I want you guys to really take this into consideration. When you click off this video, really think about this. You can't put a price on talent. You can't put a price on talent. You can't put a price on a gift. You can't put a price on a skill. All right? And those are all three things that you need to be an entrepreneur. And those are the things that you have to be an entrepreneur. Because remember, I told you, everybody has a gift. Everybody has the ability to go out there and learn new skills every single day. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. So you have 24 hours each day to get up and learn a new skill and find a new skill that can change your life. You know what I'm saying? And then, so yeah, I said skills, and everyone has a talent. Everybody has a talent. You ever, like, and that talent, most of the time you find it as a kid, but that's why they put you in school so much, to distract you from finding those talents. But everybody has a talent, right? You ever was a kid and you could do something that the other kids couldn't do? That's a talent right there. Everybody has a hidden talent. Everybody has a talent. It's up to you to find it. It's up to you to ask God, hey God, I want to tap into a inner talent that I have. Can you lead me to this talent and show me? And I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna be able to do something that people can't do, and that's what your passion, that's what your entrepreneurship should be, right? Like, you see, I'm here talking to you. Everybody can't sit in front of a camera and talk for 20 to 30 minutes without getting shy, stuttering, whatever. Everybody can't do that. It's not impossible, but it's not for everybody, right? So this is one of my entrepreneurship skills, talents. You know what I'm saying? See how I find that out? When I start coming on here talking to y'all more, I found that out. I asked God to show me, hey, what in this world can separate me from other people? What can I do in this world to monetize a skill or talent on my own? And I ended up just coming on here one day just talking, and then the rest was from there. Because once you tap into that inner talent, that inner skill, it becomes a no-brainer. It becomes so easy, and that's where your entrepreneurship comes in at. That's when you can monetize it. You can start making money. And now we're talking businesses, making money in our sleep, generational wealth. We talking the whole investments. We talking the whole 9 yards, bro. You can't really get that satisfaction out of a 9-to-5 job that works you dead end, running you to the ground. More schools, certifications, and this and that, just for you to go out in the world and tell you that it's still not enough, dog. Like, I be really feeling sorry for the people, like, who really be in school and they get out of school and they try to go get a good job that they deserve, that they earned from going to school and putting in the work. It hurts my heart when they go out in the world and the man up, not the man up above, but the man that's standing in their way, telling them that that's not enough. You got to start here first. You got to start down there. You probably can get it here in the next 20, 25 years. Who are you to tell me that I'm not qualified? I just went out and got all these qualifications. Who are you to tell me that I'm underqualified to get this job that I deserve? It just, that, I don't know. That's why I feel like entrepreneurship is like, only, man, answer to God and yourself. Don't answer to nobody else. You gotta explain nothing to nobody else. When you're an entrepreneur, you ain't gotta explain nothing to nobody. You just showing what's in your pockets, and you showing what car you pulling up in. That's my mouthpiece right there. Man, forget all that stuff that the world's trying to paint an image. Oh, this and that. Go to school 12 years to go do this. Hey, it don't even take that long to do that. It really don't. I be seeing people really go to school 8 to 12 years just for another man to tell them that it's not enough. Who are you to tell me that? You ain't God. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't hear me. I'm gonna say that for another video though. Y'all ain't hear me. I don't want to go to that. So another reason why you should become an entrepreneur, because you can't put a price on knowledge, right? Once you build up that skill, once you build up that talent, that's knowledge, dog. Who can take knowledge away from you? Who can physically erase your brain? Nobody can, right? A lot like how I'm telling you guys this information in this video. You don't need me to tell you this information. You don't need me. Is it helpful? Yes. Some people do need a little bit of motivation. That's cool. But in your mind, you already knew this all along. Sometimes it just sounds better coming from another person. But you already had the knowledge. You never needed that university that you went to. A lot of people get out of school and be like, man, I ain't gonna lie, dog. College didn't teach me these skills, this mindset to provide for myself. It might have bought me some time to kind of think, but it wasn't why I am who I am today. So why not just do it without it sometimes? Why do people always feel like it's a must? You know what I'm saying? Why can't you just take the entrepreneur route and learn it on the way? Cost free. Because you gotta think about it. A lot of things that we trying to do in life and a lot of things that people get into in life, we getting taxed for it, dog. Why should I have to pay you $100,000 for 4 years at a school? And I'm not even guaranteed to get what I'm worth. Why? When I can take my own route, I can get close with God, take my own route, become an entrepreneur, and actually, let me say this to you guys. You know how much it costs for faith and to believe in God and to trust in God? You know how much that costs? It costs $0. Let that sink in. It costs $0 to have faith in God. Quote me on that. If you in this video, if you're watching this video, quote that down in the comment section, bro. It costs $0 to have faith in God, but it costs like $100,000 to put your trust in another man. Chat, y'all not hearing me, bro. It costs $0 to have faith in God, but it costs $100,000 to put my trust in another man. That I'm not guaranteed anything. I'm not guaranteed no success in the outcome. And I may be in debt for the rest of my life. That's crazy to me, y'all. Become an entrepreneur. If you ain't thought about becoming an entrepreneur right now, this should be the video that open up your eyes. Stop depending on the job. Stop depending on these schools. Stop depending on other people to put money in your hand. Go talk to God and ask him what you want, and ask him what do you want me to do? I'll do it. I promise you. He gonna put that in your head. Remember that video I was talking about, that vision that you had in your head? If you driving that $100,000 vet down the street, you driving that Range Rover, that's not delusion. Remember, cause I said, us as human beings, we can't think of things that we've already seen. So that's God putting that image in your head. If you can see it, you can grab it. It can gravitate towards you. You can touch it. You can have it. You're gonna have it. Alright? Remember that, y'all. Stop letting these people trick y'all and tell y'all that y'all need this and that. In reality, all you need is hard work, ambition, faith, trust in God, and just work hard. That's all you gotta do. Literally. So like I said, another thing about why you should become an entrepreneur. See, working in the job world, I'm gonna give you guys a quick example. So you can put a price on schooling and you can put a price on the job. Remember how I said in that last video, when you fill out a job application, let's say that job application says you're gonna make $17 an hour. It doesn't matter how skilled you are, it doesn't matter how talented you are, it doesn't matter how good of a person you are. If that job says you're gonna make $17 an hour, that's how much you're gonna be making. That's not fair. I know life isn't fair, but that's not right to me. Alright? Now the example that I have for you guys, it was this teacher. I had this teacher in the 7th grade, right? We're talking about salaries and this and that, you know? So she went to school for about, I say, 6 to 8 years for early childhood education. You know what I'm saying? She got her teaching degree. And her salary ended up being about, I think her salary is like $30,000 a year. Okay? The seventh grade teacher. Why does life feel like that they can put a price on your skills, on your talents? The certifications that you went out your way and got, and you had to pay the school, who are them to tell you that you're only worth $30,000 a year? What? That's crazy to me. Is that not crazy to y'all, chat? Is that not crazy? So these jobs are putting prices on us, and schooling is already putting prices on us before we even graduate from the college. That's why I love entrepreneurship. You can make $1 million today, you can make $10 tomorrow, but it's the art that you put your faith in God and you trust in God to fund your lifestyle, pay the bills, and this and that. That's why I love the art of entrepreneurship. But you know what? Actually, I lie. It ain't for everybody because everybody don't trust God. I trust him though, 100%. Look what he did for me. Look where I'm at right now. You know what? That's cool. If y'all don't want to trust him, that's fine. You know what? Entrepreneurship might not be for everybody because everybody don't trust God. But it's supposed to be though. Because everybody should trust God in my eyes. But that's just me. But back to what I was saying though. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is the world to keep putting these prices on us when we're priceless? We deserve the maximum out of life. Kings and queens are the most high. Who are you to tell me that my skills, based off my knowledge, I'm only worth $20,000 to $30,000 a year? You ain't God. Who are you to tell me that? Be an entrepreneur, bro. Tell yourself how much you worth. Don't let the world tell you how much you worth. Man, if you tell yourself I'm worth $1 million a year, then you worth $1 million a year. Don't let nobody tell you, oh dog, oh man, yeah, you only got your associate's degree, yeah, you about worth $15,000 to $20,000 a year. Don't let nobody tell you that, bro. Man, that's crazy talk, man. So yeah, that's why entrepreneurship is the new wave of the new world. All right, we're done living in the old ways of the world. Your parents told you, oh, go to school some more, get a good job, get married, this and that. Like, scratch that. Man, we doing what we want to do, when we want to do it. We're going to trust God, and we're going to get the maximum out of life. Remember that. Say it. Repeat after me. I'm going to get the maximum out of life. Not what the world feel like I should get out of life. I'm going to get what I want out of life. All right? That's why we going to become entrepreneurs. You watching this video, bro, you don't even know it, dog. You an entrepreneur. It's going to take a little minute, though. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's going to take a little minute to figure out what you're going to do in life. But talk to God. Ask him what you want. What does he want you to do? Guide you in the steps. And I promise you, ideas going to start flowing out your brain, bro. You're going to start thinking of this and that and this and that. And I want you to know that's God. Take the signs. Go head first into it. Don't wait. Don't question yourself. Don't double guess yourself. That's God. Don't question God. Go do it, dog. Like right now, as y'all, this is your entrepreneurship. I didn't know I had the ability to do this, but so one day, you know, I asked God, I said, look, God, I want to be an entrepreneur in some type of way. Even if it doesn't even take me out of the job world, I still want to be able to feel like I'm doing something of my own that another man is not compensating me. You know what I'm saying? And I sat down. He gave me the idea, because I can't give my own self the idea. He gave me the idea. I sat down on the camera. I talked for about 15 minutes, and it was up from there. As simple as that, bro. It's not, if it's nothing that you won't ask of him that he won't do for you. Become that entrepreneur, bro. It's nothing's impossible. We gotta stop getting out of our heads that things are impossible, bro. It's possible that you went to that job and worked 60 hours for $800. So you telling me you can't step out your comfort zone and do a little something new to probably set you up for the rest of your life? Come on, dog. You settling. You downplaying yourself. Stop downplaying yourself, man. Man, y'all go. Hey, y'all gotta. Hey, believe in yourself, bro. Drop your nuts. Believe in yourself, dog. You worth something, man. Stop letting people tell you what you ain't worth, dog. Man, you worth $1 million, bro. Stop letting people tell you, you got this certification. You need this though. You need this. You probably gotta wait. No. Time don't wait on nobody. Tomorrow ain't promised to no man. Go do it today. You might not even be alive to survive them 8 years in school that you gotta do. Man, go get that shit tomorrow, bro. No cap. Go get it, dog. Make the world need you. Stop saying that you need the world. You don't need nobody but God, faith, hard work, ambition. That's it. That's it, dog. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, why? Another reason why should you become an entrepreneur? Because the world rewards entrepreneurs. Do you guys ever see the most successful people? The most successful people do not work for anybody. Because let me tell you this, right? There's a person out here who's watching this video who is going to school right now to get a job. I want you to realize this, bro. Not trying to take away from you anything. I want you to realize this. When you go get that job, and when you get that boss has a boss. And that boss has a boss. And that boss has a boss. And that boss has a boss. You get the point now? So that means, with that being said, you'll never be able to get what you're worth. Because you deserve to be the boss. Shit, you just spent all them years in school. You deserve to be the boss. But it ain't gonna happen though. Because that person boss got a boss. And we don't live that long in order to reach that status. So why not take your own skills, your own ideas, your own ambition, your own hustle, because you a hustler. If you watch this video, you a hustler, because all my community and everybody in my community is hustlers. Money getting people. That's my community. We all hustlers. We all get money. Everybody who watch my videos get money in some type of way, or they want to get some money. And I know you want to get some money. That's why you're watching this video. So you a hustler. With that being said, man, so you need to tighten up. Stop telling yourself what the world gonna give you and give it to yourself, dog. Talk to God, and He gonna give it to you, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little fired up because like this topic makes me like a lot of emotional and like it really gets my feelings up there, because I see a lot of people in this world who don't believe in themselves. I got friends who don't believe in themselves when I be telling them, dog, you gifted, dog. You got something special. You're like, I wish you could see what I see. I wish a lot of you could see what I see. And I really hope this video touched somebody's heart today. And I like, man, and if it does, bro, reach out to me on Instagram. Put it in the comment section, bro. Like really talk to me, man. Like, if y'all need some motivation, dog, I want to be that motivation for y'all. Like, y'all deserve so much better. We deserve so much better on this planet, dog. And it's not enough people that's telling us this. Like, everybody's just telling us the same thing, having us in the same boat. Like, it's time for something new. Like, you ever just thought, like, it's time for something new? It's time to take a risk. It's time to trust God, put our faith in God. Like, why we keep putting our faith in the world? It's either you gonna put your faith in God or you gonna put your faith in the world. Remember how I told y'all it costs $0 to put your faith in God, and it costs $100,000 to put your faith in another man? Men lie. Men don't guarantee nothing. God guarantees everything. So what you gonna do? You gonna be out of 100,000? You gonna trust some random dude who only looking out for himself, or you gonna trust God that want the best for you, bro? Remember that, man. When you become an entrepreneur, remember that, bro. That's taking God's way. That's doing His work. Because most entrepreneurs, they had to have faith. How do you think they got there in the first place? They had to trust somebody. They didn't trust a man. They put their trust in God. All right, remember that. So yeah. So with that being said, so you didn't stay at this job so long. You didn't went to school for this job. Let's say that job just let you go. You didn't take the time. You didn't build up no skills. You didn't tap it into your inner gifts. You didn't do anything like that. A lot of people crashing out because they losing jobs. A lot of people is killing themselves and offing themselves off of just losing a job. When in reality, you are the job. What you crashing out for? When you the job, you the person who's supposed to be putting the money in your hands. I want you guys to realize something. It's not up to another man to put any money in your hands. That's your job. That's why we were born entrepreneurs. Quote me on that. It's not up to any man to compensate you. It's not in the contract. You weren't signed a contract when you came on this earth for another man. Oh, you have to give me a job. No one has to give you a job. I'm tired of people saying, oh, jobs aren't hiring anymore. Stop that. Because you are the job. The hell you going out here looking for hella people for, and you are the job. God put you on this earth to work for yourself. Serve yourself. Serve Him and yourself. He didn't put you on this earth to serve another man for 40 years, just so another man can tell you when to eat shit, sleep, and go to and get up. That's not what you were put on the earth for. You are an entrepreneur, dog. And I hope at this video you really start thinking about it. Really start tapping into what you're good at. Because you're good at something. Everybody's good at something. And if you're good at something, it can be monetized. And it will be monetized. You gotta have that mindset. So with that being said, man, that's gonna wrap it up for the video, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got a little bit emotional in this video because I just love this from our community. I love for y'all to like really just start taking them extra steps, man, and just becoming everything that you can and that you will be. I want to see everybody eat, dog. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody woke. So man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know I'll be back with y'all more content because I love this. Y'all know that, man. Hey, skate.